In this video, you will know Rahu Ketu transit results for Aquarius ascendants. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. From April 12th 2022 to October 30th 2023, for Aquarius ascendants, Rahu is transiting over 3rd house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 9th house in Libra sign. Rahu Ketu transit results also depend on Jupiter transit and Saturn transit. Therefore, let us divide this transit period into 5 phases. Phase 1 is from 12th April 2022 to 29th April 2022. In this phase, Saturn transits over 12th house in Capricorn sign and Jupiter transits over 2nd house in Pisces sign. Phase 2 is from 29th April 2022 to 12th July 2022. In this phase, Saturn transits over 1st house in Aquarius sign and Jupiter transits over 2nd house in Pisces sign. Phase 3 is from 12th July 2022 to 17th January 2023. In this phase, Saturn transits over 12th house in Capricorn sign and Jupiter transits over 2nd house in Pisces sign. Phase 4 is from 17th January 2023 to 22nd April 2023. In this phase, Saturn transits over 1st house in Aquarius sign and Jupiter transits over 2nd house in Pisces sign. And the last phase, phase 5 is from 22nd April 2023 to 30th October 2023. In this phase, Saturn transits over 1st house in Aquarius sign and Jupiter conjuncts Rahu in 3rd house in Aries sign. For Aquarius ascendants, Rahu is benefic planet whereas Ketu is malefic planet. Benefic Rahu is transiting over 3rd house in Aries sign. In this Rahu transit, you will get happiness, all-round prosperity. This transit gives courage. You become bold in this transit period and all your efforts become fruitful. This is going to be very good Rahu transit. Ketu is malefic planet for Aquarius ascendant. Ketu is transiting over 9th house in Libra sign. This transit is not favorable to your father and co-bones. This transit is also not favorable for spiritual journey. Your long distance travels are not going to be fruitful. You are advised to be spiritual and religious in this transit period to mitigate the ill effects of Ketu transit. In phase 1 and phase 3, Saturn aspects Ketu by its 10th aspect. So Ketu becomes weak. Ketu gives less malefic results. Whereas Rahu is independent, it gives all the good results regarding 3rd house. So phase 1 and phase 3 is favorable transit period for Aquarius ascendants. In phase 2 and phase 4, Saturn aspects Rahu by its 3rd aspect. So Rahu becomes very powerful. Rahu gives all the good results regarding 3rd house matters. But at the same time, Ketu becomes independent. Ketu also gives malefic results related to 9th house matters. So phase 2 and phase 4 are more or less neutral for Aquarius ascendants. In phase 5, Jupiter conjuncts Rahu and Saturn aspects Rahu Jupiter by its 3rd aspect. So Rahu is neither strong nor weak in this transit period. So it gives benefic results regarding 3rd house matters. But Ketu is aspected by its friend Jupiter. So Ketu becomes more powerful. So Ketu gives more malefic results in phase 5. So for Aquarius ascendants, overall first 4 phases are more favorable than phase 5. Let us see the transit results of Rahu Ketu in different Navamsas. In each Navamsa sign, Rahu or Ketu transits for nearly 2 months. From April 12th 2022 to June 14th 2022, Rahu is transiting in Kritika Nakshatra Pada number 1. In Navamsa, it is transiting in Sagittarius sign. Kritika's Lord Sun is inamicable to Rahu and Sagittarius sign Lord Jupiter is also inamicable to Rahu. Rahu is weak in Navamsa. Ketu is transiting in Vishaka Nakshatra Pada number 3 in Gemini sign. Vishaka Nakshatra Lord Jupiter is friendly to Ketu, but sign Lord Mercury is not friend. Overall, Ketu is neither weak nor strong in Navamsa. But both Rahu and Ketu are transiting in phase 1 and phase 2 in this period. Overall, Rahu gives 66% positive results and Ketu gives 46% negative results in this particular period. From June 14th 2022 to August 16th 2022, Rahu transits in Bharani Pada number 4 in Scorpio sign in Navamsa. Bharani Nakshatra Lord Venus is friendly to Rahu, but Navamsa sign Lord Mars is enemy to Rahu. So Rahu is neither strong nor weak in Navamsa. Ketu is transiting in Vishaka Nakshatra Pada number 2 in Taurus sign in Navamsa. Vishaka Lord Jupiter is friendly to Ketu, but Taurus sign is inimical sign to Ketu. So Ketu is neither strong nor weak in Navamsa. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 2 and phase 3 in this particular period. Overall, Rahu gives 64% positive results and Ketu gives 46% negative results in this particular period. From August 16th 2022 to October 18th 2022, Rahu transits in Bharani Nakshatra Pada number 3 in Libra sign in Navamsa. Bharani Nakshatra Lord is Venus and Libra sign Lord is also Venus. Venus is friend to Rahu, so Rahu is very strong in Navamsa. Ketu is transiting in Vishaka Nakshatra Pada number 1 in Aries sign. Vishaka Nakshatra Lord Jupiter is friend to Ketu and Navamsa sign Lord Mars is also friend to Ketu. So Ketu is very strong in Navamsa in this particular period. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 3 in this particular period. Rahu gives 66% positive results and Ketu gives 42% negative results in this particular period. From October 18, 2022 to December 20th, 2022, Rahu is transiting in Bharani Nakshatra Pada number 2 in Virgo sign in Navamsa. Bharani Nakshatra Lord Venus is friend to Rahu and Navamsa sign Lord Mercury is also friend to Rahu. So Rahu is very strong in Navamsa. In this period, Ketu is transiting in Swati Nakshatra Pada number 4. Swati is Rahu's Nakshatra and Navamsa sign Lord Jupiter is friendly to Ketu. So Ketu is neither strong nor weak in Navamsa. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 3 in this particular period. Overall, Rahu gives 66% positive results and Ketu gives 34% negative results in this particular period. From December 20th 2022 to February 20th 2023, Rahu is transiting in Bharani Nakshatra Pada number 1 in Leo sign. Bharani Nakshatra Lord Venus is friend of Rahu, but Navamsa sign Lord Sun is enemy to Rahu. So Rahu is neither strong nor weak in Navamsa. In this period, Ketu is transiting in Swati Nakshatra Pada number 3 in Aquarius sign in Navamsa. Swati Nakshatra Lord is Rahu and Navamsa sign Lord is Saturn. Both are enemies to Ketu. Ketu is weak in this particular period. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 3 and phase 4 in this particular period. Overall, Rahu gives 64% positive results and Ketu gives 38% negative results in this particular period. From February 20th 2023 to April 24th 2023, Rahu is transiting in Ashwini Nakshatra Pada number 4 in Cancer sign. Navamsa. Ashwini Nakshatra Lord is Ketu and Cancer sign Lord is Moon. Both are inimical to Rahu, so Rahu is weak in Navamsa. In this period, Ketu is transiting in Swati Nakshatra Pada number 2 in Capricorn sign. Swati Nakshatra Lord is Rahu and Capricorn sign Lord is Saturn. Both are inimical to Ketu, so Ketu is also very weak in Navamsa in this particular period. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 4 in this particular period. Overall, Rahu gives 62% positive results and Ketu gives 50% negative results in this particular period. From April 24th 2023 to June 26th 2023, Rahu is transiting in Ashwini Nakshatra Pada number 3 in Gemini sign. Ashwini Nakshatra Lord is Ketu, but Rahu is transiting in its friendly sign Gemini. So Rahu is neither strong nor weak in this particular period. In this particular period, Ketu is transiting in Swati Nakshatra Pada number 1 in Sagittarius sign. Swati Nakshatra Lord is Rahu, but Sagittarius sign Lord is Jupiter, friendly to Ketu. So Ketu is also neither strong nor weak in this particular period. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 5 in this particular period. Overall, Rahu gives 58% positive results and Ketu gives 64% negative results in this particular period. From June 26th, 2023 to August 28th, 2023, Rahu is transiting in Ashwini Nakshatra Pada number 2 in Taurus sign. Ashwini Nakshatra Lord is Ketu, but Rahu is transiting in its friendly sign in exalted sign Taurus. So, overall, Rahu is neither strong nor weak in this period in Navamsa. In the same period, Ketu is transiting in Chitta Nakshatra Pada number 4 in Scorpio sign in Navamsa, whose Lord is Mars. It is highly friendly sign. So Ketu is strong in this particular period in Navamsa. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 5 in this particular period. Overall, Rahu gives 54% positive results and Ketu gives 72% negative results in this particular period. August 28th, 2023 to October 30th, 2023, Rahu is transiting in Ashwini Nakshatra Pada number 1 in Aries sign. Ashwini Nakshatra Lord is Ketu and Navamsa sign Lord is Mars. Both are inimical to Rahu. So Rahu is weak in this transit period in Navamsa. In the same period, Ketu is transiting in Chitta Nakshatra Pada number 3 in Libra sign. Chitta Nakshatra Lord Mars is friendly to Ketu, but Navamsa sign Lord Venus is not friendly to Ketu. Ketu is neither strong nor weak in this transit period. Rahu Ketu are transiting in phase 5 in this particular period. Overall, Rahu gives 50% positive results and Ketu gives 64% negative results in this particular period. If you are interested to know your strengths and weaknesses in your birth chart, favorable and unfavorable dashas, favorable profession, favorable gemstone, favorable color, favorable house facing, and your name compatibility with your birth horoscope, mail your birth details to solarastro9@gmail.com. We will provide all these details for just Indian rupees 3000 only or $40 US. Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates.